It is another moment with your favorite business consultant, Benson Adema. Alright, let me talk to you for a minute. You spent years in school, right? 12 years, maybe more. They taught you about history. They taught you about science. They taught you how to find X. But let me ask you something real. Did anybody ever sit you down and teach you how to get rich? Did they show you how to build wealth that lasts for your children and your children's children? No. They didn't. They taught you how to be a good worker. They taught you how to get a good job. But getting a job and building wealth are two completely different things. It's like trying to fly a plane when they only taught you how to drive a car. It just ain't the same game. The school system is designed to create employees, not employers. It's set up to make you a cog in a big machine. Get good grades, go to college, get a safe job, work for 40 years, and then retire on a little bit of money. That's the dream they sold you. But that dream is broken for most people. That dream keeps you running on a hamster wheel, trading your precious time for just enough money to pay your bills. It keeps you stuck. They never taught you the real rules of the money game. They hid the playbook from you. But today, right now, we're gonna pull back the curtain and look at the truths they conveniently forgot to mention in class. Let's be clear. I'm not saying school is bad. Education is powerful. You need to know how to read and write and think. But a formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. You have to take your learning into your own hands when it comes to money. The world has changed. The old path doesn't work like it used to. The secrets to wealth aren't found in a textbook from 1985. They are found in the actions of people who decided they wanted more than just a paycheck. They wanted freedom. They wanted control over their lives. And that, my friends, is what we're going to talk about today. So, I need you to open your mind. I need you to forget some of the stuff they drilled into your head. That idea that you just need to work hard at your job and everything will be okay. That's incomplete. Hard work is important, don't get me wrong. I'm one of the hardest working men in this business. But you have to work hard on the right things. You have to work smart. You have to understand the principles of money that the wealthy use every single day. These are the truths that can take you from where you are to where you want to be. It's time for your real financial education to begin. Let's get it. Now, let's get down to business. The first thing school never taught you is how to sell. They make selling sound like a dirty word. Like you're some fast-talking car salesman trying to trick somebody. Everything in life is a sale. When you go on a job interview, you are selling yourself. Skills, experience, personality. When you ask somebody out on a date, you're selling the idea of a good time with you. You are the first and most important product you will ever have. And if you don't know how to sell yourself, you're gonna get left behind in this world. Think about it. The person who gets the promotion isn't always the one who works the hardest. It's the one who best communicates their value. It's the person who can walk into the boss's office and sell the idea that they are the right person for the job. School teaches you to be humble, to keep your head down, and to let your work speak for itself. That sounds nice, but in the real world, your work needs a microphone. You have to be your own biggest fan. You have to be able to talk about your achievements without feeling shy or arrogant. It's not bragging if it's true. You have to learn to present yourself with confidence. I'm a comedian. I'm a host. I'm an author. Every single day, I have to sell. I have to sell jokes to an audience. I have to sell a TV show to a network. I have to sell a book to a reader. If I couldn't sell, you wouldn't know my name. It's that simple. You have to learn how to package your gift. Your gift is that special thing that you do better than most people. But a gift wrapped in an old newspaper is gonna get ignored. You have to put it in a nice box with a bow. You have to learn how to talk about what you can do. You have to show people how you can solve their problems. That is the art of selling. So, here's your homework. I want you to practice talking about yourself. Stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself what you're good at. Write down 3 things you accomplished this week, no matter how small. Then, tell a friend or a family member about them. Get comfortable with promoting your own brand, which is you. Learn to speak with conviction. Learn to look people in the eye. Learn to communicate your worth. Because if you don't believe in your own product, why should anybody else buy it? Selling yourself is the first step to unlocking every other opportunity in your life. Don't you ever forget that. Alright, Let's talk about the biggest money secret they keep from you. School teaches you to work for money. You trade your time for a paycheck. You work 40 hours and get paid for 40 hours. If you stop working, the money stops coming. That's a trap. The wealthy don't just work for money, they have their money work for them. They buy and build assets. An asset puts money in your pocket whether you get out of bed or not. A paycheck is temporary. An asset can be forever. That's the difference between being rich and making a living. Think of it like this. A job is carrying buckets from a river. You walk back and forth to get water. Stop walking, you get thirsty. Building an asset is building a pipeline to your house. It takes time and effort to build. But once built, water flows day and night. You can sleep or be on vacation, the water keeps coming. Assets create income that doesn't need your labor. So what is an asset? Rental property that pays rent every month. Stocks that pay dividends. A business you own but others run. A book or song that pays royalties for years. All generate income without active work. Your job pays bills today. Assets pay for your freedom tomorrow. Shift from earning a paycheck to using part of it to buy or build assets. Your mission: think like an asset builder. Look at your paycheck. Part for bills. Part for living. Carve out a piece to buy assets. Maybe you start with a small investment in a low-cost index fund. Maybe you save for a down payment on a small property. Maybe you start a small side business online. Start small, build the habit. Pay yourself first by buying an asset. Stop trading time for money. Start building your pipeline. Let's dig a little deeper now. We've talked about selling and assets. But none of that matters if the stuff between your ears isn't right. Your mindset, your psychology about money, is everything. If you think money is evil, you'll never have it. If you think rich people are all greedy, you'll push wealth away. Your mind is like a magnet. Abundance, growth, opportunity. If you have a poor person's mindset, you will attract broke situations and broke people. If you develop a wealthy person's mindset, you will start to attract opportunities and abundance. School never ever taught you this. They taught you facts and figures, but not the power of your own thoughts. Most of us grow up with what I call a scarcity mindset. We hear things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or, we can't afford that. These ideas get planted in our heads when we're young, and they grow into big, ugly weeds. This mindset makes you afraid to take risks. It makes you jealous of other people's success instead of being inspired by it. It makes you believe that there's only a limited amount of money in the world, and if someone else has a lot, it means there's less for you. That is a flat-out lie. The world is full of abundance. There is more than enough to go around. Rich people have an abundance mindset. They believe there are endless opportunities to create value and make money. They see a problem and think, how can I solve this, and build a business around it? A person with a scarcity mindset sees a problem and just complains about it. Rich people celebrate the success of others because they know it's proof that it can be done. They collaborate, instead of compete. They are not afraid to invest their money because they believe in their ability to make more. They understand that money is just a tool, a form of energy, and it flows to where it is respected and put to good use. So you have to do a checkup from the neck up. What are your beliefs about money? Do you believe you deserve to be wealthy? Do you believe you are capable of building a great life for yourself and your family? If not, you have to start changing that programming. Read books about wealth. Listen to podcasts. Surround yourself with people who have an abundance mindset. Start practicing gratitude for the money you do have, even if it's not a lot. When you are thankful for what you have, you open the door for more to come in. Your financial life will never grow beyond the limits of your own beliefs. Change your mind, and you will change your money. Here's a simple truth that can change your bank account forever. You don't get what you deserve in life, you get what you negotiate. Read that again. You get what you negotiate. School teaches you to accept what's offered. They give you a grade, and you accept it. They give you a set lunch, and you eat it. They train you to be passive. But in the real world of money, being passive will make you poor. The people who have more are often the people who were bold enough to ask for more. They negotiated their salary. They negotiated the price of a car. They negotiated the terms of a business deal. Negotiation is not about fighting or being aggressive. It's a conversation. It's about finding a win-win situation. It's about communicating your value. It's about asking for what you believe is fair. Let's talk about the world we live in right now, today. We are living in the middle of a digital gold rush. There has never been a better time in history for a regular person to build wealth. The internet has changed everything. Back in the day, if you wanted to start a business, you needed a brick-and-mortar store. You needed a ton of money for rent, inventory costs, employees. It was a huge risk. But today, you can start a global business from your living room with a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. School, with its old textbooks, is way behind on this. They're still teaching you for a world that doesn't exist anymore. The internet allows you to create digital assets. These are powerful because they can be sold again and again, with almost no extra cost. Think about it. If you write an ebook, you write it once. But you can sell it 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, all over the world, while you sleep. The same goes for an online course, a piece of software, a YouTube channel, a podcast. You create the value one time, and the internet becomes your 24/7 sales team. This is how you truly disconnect your time from your income. Look at the opportunities all around you. People make full-time incomes teaching online. Creators build huge followings and get paid by brands. Simple websites earn money from advertising. Sellers move products on Amazon or Etsy without touching inventory. This isn't some fantasy, this is the new economy. You don't need a fancy degree to participate. You just need a skill, a passion, some knowledge others find valuable. And trust me, you have that. Stop being just a consumer of the internet. Start being a producer. Instead of scrolling through social media, think about creating content. Instead of just watching YouTube, think what kind of channel you could start. What are you passionate about? Cooking, fitness, gardening, fixing cars. There is an audience for everything. Start small. Create a simple blog. Start a social media page about your hobby. Learn the skills of the digital world. This is the new real estate. This is the new frontier. Don't let this digital gold rush pass you by. We need to have a serious talk about time. School taught you how to manage your time to get your homework done. But they never taught you the true value of your time. Let me break it down for you. Time is more valuable than money. Why? Because you can always get more money, but you can never, ever get more time. Once a second is gone, it's gone forever. The wealthy understand this better than anyone. Poor people trade their time for money. Rich people use their money to buy back their time. This is a huge shift in thinking that you have to make. Think about your day. How much of it do you spend on low-value tasks? Things that need to get done, but don't really move you closer to your big goals. Things like cleaning the house, mowing the lawn, running errands, or even cooking every single meal. A person with a poor mindset thinks, I can't afford to pay someone to do that, so I have to do it myself. A person with a wealthy mindset thinks, my time is worth $100 an hour. This task will take me 3 hours. It's cheaper for me to pay someone $50 to do it, so I can use those 3 hours to build my business and make $300. This is called leverage. You have to start seeing your time as your most precious asset. You have to protect it. You have to invest it. Don't just spend it. Every morning you wake up with 24 brand new hours in your account. How are you going to invest them? Are you going to invest them in watching TV? Or are you going to invest them in learning a new skill? Are you going to invest them in scrolling through other people's lives on social media? Or are you going to invest them in building your own dream? You have to be ruthless about where your time goes. Every yes to one thing is a no to something else. Start by doing a time audit. For 1 week, write down how you spend every hour of your day. You will be shocked. You will find hours of wasted time that you could be using to change your life. Look for tasks you can delegate. Can you pay a teenager in your neighborhood to mow your lawn? Can you use a grocery delivery service? Use the time you free up to work on your side hustle, to read a book about investing, or to spend quality time with your family. Stop trading your valuable time for cheap tasks. Start investing your time in activities that will create the future you want. Time is your real wealth. Spend it wisely. This last point brings everything together. It's the biggest mindset shift you can make. In this world, there are two types of people: Consumers, producers, school, society. Advertising on TV trains you to be a consumer. Buy this. Buy that. The new phone. The new car. The fancy clothes. They teach you to find happiness in spending money. Consumers work hard at their jobs to earn money, and then they give that money right back to the producers. It's a cycle that keeps them broke. To build wealth, you must break this cycle. You must shift from being a consumer to being a producer. A producer's mindset is completely different. Maybe it is time. Till I come your way again, Benson Adima remains your foremost business consultant here in Lagos, Nigeria, in West Africa.